go. Hi, everybody. Hi. How you doing? Dr. Nick here. Hello. I'm just checking my audio levels. Seems a little bit warm, but I think we're okay. Recording with a shotgun today, just because it's already set up that way. How you doing? So, welcome. Happy 2022, everybody. Great to be here for another year of exciting filmmaking. Hopefully more exciting than the last couple of years. How you doing, guys? Let me pull up my chat so I can see what you guys are saying here. Bloop, 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 bloop. And there we go. Hello, guys. Candor asks, right off the top of the mat, we get, who is your favorite Superman actor, John? Put me on the spot. I'm not a huge Superman fan. Probably it would be the movie one. Dang it. What's his name? The Richard Donner version one. I can't think of his name. Dang it. Hello, Antony. Been the live stream. Good to see you. Happy 2022. 3D build mocker. Oh, my airbrush is going off crazy now. Check 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Christopher Reeve. Thank you, Christopher Reeve. I think Christopher Reeve is probably the most iconic Superman, in my humble opinion. But I do like this shirt. I don't know, people kind of look at me funny. And well, it's just a Superman shirt. I love it. It's one of my favorite shirts. There was no need for another Matrix. Now the franchise has even worse reputation. Let's talk about that a little bit. I was going to just mention before we dive into the topic that I wrote. First I recorded my Fox video. So the Fox video, and I have it pretty much rough cut. Whoops, get my feet under here. Pretty much have my 20th Century Fox video rough cutted, and it's going to be about 40-something minutes long, 45 minutes. So it's a long one. It's going to take a little while to edit and put all the graphics and find all the pictures and all that stuff and make it interesting. I shot at 2 cameras, so it should cut together pretty well. And then while I was doing that, some people were bugging me about I need to add 32-bit float point recording to my video about audio recording. And I immediately responded, well, 32-bit float point isn't really used for recording in location. It's not common. 24-bit is all you really need. I guess I had not been aware that in the last 3 years, I guess 2019, they announced the 32-bit float, and it got a bunch of press coverage, and I get what the advantage of, but I don't really buy the hoopla around it at all. So I ended up I just got obsessed about this topic, as I seem to be obsessed with topics to do with sound and sound techs, or sound specs, that is. And I got because sound specs are sort of like the voodoo technology. It's one of those things too, where when a market gets commoditized. I think I talked about this on a live stream a long time ago. The old Mad Men plot line where the Don Draper was trying to sell these cigarettes. I think it was the first episode, and he came with the idea that Lucky Strike, they're toasted, and the exec's like, well, what does it matter? Every cigarette is toasted. It's all the same process. Everybody does that. It's like, no, but yours are toasted. So but that's kind of what we come with audio. It's not recent. Audio, I think, has been it's gotten the commodity status a long time ago, but it's got shrouded in this bizarre voodoo style. I can't explain it, but I can hear the difference, kind of this weird place with audio, because it is so commodity. It is cables are commodities, but you can spend $100 on cables. Anyhow, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, so I had my Fox video all ready to go, and then somebody bugged me about 32-bit floating point, and I had to make a video on that. So I wrote and I shot that yesterday, so I got to try to get that. I'm going to try to get that done first, because I'm going to Vegas for a couple days just to get out of town. And yeah, so this is what I'm saying here. Audacious Sound Drill says, after 30 years in audio, 32-bit has been irrelevant. Exactly. It is, but I've gotten so many comments saying, "Oh, it's such a game changer, John." Like, don't you understand? It's a game changer. It changes everything. Like, you don't have to set your levels ever again. Like, okay. Il Sarah says, ate half a sandwich, the live stream. I love that. There is a point to having only watched half the Matrix. Last night I did watch. I was looking for something to watch. I actually had my little bunny with me, my little rabbit Axel, and I was like, Axel, what should we watch? Let's watch some Batman, because I love watching. I just like going to. I've been getting hugely into animation again, especially animation that's kind of super stylized animations. I think Spider-Man Into the Universe kind of got me back in the hook about animation, and I was trying to draw my own comic book. I'm still working on that. And I got into Batman, so I love watching all the Batman animated, not the animated series, because that's a little too kiddie for me, because I watched as a kid, so I've got memories of the kid thing. I like to watch the animated movies that Warner Brothers put out, like in the 2000s. So I wanted to see if it was a movie I hadn't seen yet, or I was going to watch like Samurai Batman again, just to watch it again. And I turned on HBO Max, and Matrix Resurrection's out. Oh, okay. I don't think it's in the theaters, so sure, well, let's watch that. But it was already like really late. It was already like 10:30, and I was like getting tired. So I watched the first half of it, and I gotta say I enjoyed it, but I think in a way that maybe not the way they intended it to be enjoyed, because it felt like. Spoilers, obviously. I got to the point where they go into the EO and all the other stuff. So I got to the point where they're like going into having adventures outside of the Matrix. But the first half of it, I really enjoyed it. There's a campiness to it. It felt like Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. Like the series, I got to the point where it just became one meta joke, a meta joke after a meta joke, and the whole thing was just a meta joke. So I don't know how the thing ends. I mean, maybe they go back and it's all a dream, Neo. It's all a dream. I don't know. I was never a huge Matrix fan. I loved the first one, obviously. Everyone who watched it loved it. Everyone who grew up, everyone who's my age, when I was 17 or 18 was when the Matrix came out. Those are formative years for your film tastes. So when you're 18, 19, 20, 21, that's when you get to go out on your own. You get to go to the movies your parents won't let you go to. You can legally just walk into, no one's going to stop you going to see an R-rated movie if you're 12 years old. It's not illegal to see an R-rated movie. But anyhow, I like The Matrix, but the next two Matrices I didn't really, okay. I enjoyed them. I watched them on the big screen, but I other than the big car chase scene, I don't remember a dang thing about them. I don't remember the lore and all that stuff about that. So, but I enjoyed watching the first half of the new one because it kept like showing you footage of the old one. Like, hey, remember this? And then they would do that. Like, but it became such a meta joke. Like the new Morpheus is like, that's the White Rabbit, blah, 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 red pill, blue pill, blah, blah, blah. And I thought they had a statement that they were going to try to depoliticize the red pill, blue pill thing, but it sure didn't feel like it. They kept going with that red pill. It was just like over and over again. So, that was my thoughts on the first half of Matrix Resurrection. Join us next week when I will review the second half of the movie. How's that for a stinger, right? I'm going to watch the second half of the movie probably tonight, and I'll report back next week and see how I liked it or not. But I think a lot of people are kind of going on the bandwagon that they think it sucked, and it may well have sucked. Honestly, I don't know what the second half promises, but to me, I think if you take it, if you look at the movie more as Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein, if you watch my movie or my video about the horror. I always get in trouble for saying horror because my mouth doesn't make those sounds. Horror, the history of horror. I talk about cycles. Like you always have a cycle in horror. It starts off with like Dracula, and then Dracula, son of Dracula, blah blah, and then it becomes Abbott and Costello Dracula. Like the longer a cycle continues, it becomes a parody of itself, and then it resets itself. And then like Jason Friday the 13th, and by the time you get like Friday the 16th, Friday is Jason versus, Predator. It becomes just a parody, right? And I feel like Matrix has got to that point. But if you watch it with that intent, that it's a parody, it's like a parody of itself, then it seems kind of fun, kind of funny, honestly. So, yeah, yeah. That's what I gotta say. I feel like I'm doing some sort of Norm Macdonald impression today. I don't know why. I'm not on any substances. I did have lunch, so maybe that's what it is. But I just kind of feel kind of goofy today. I don't know why. Have I seen Free Guy? I really enjoyed Free Guy. So I think Free Guy was probably like, I don't, I've seen people like poo-poo it for being too pop culture self-referential and all that. It is an original property based on, well, it's not. Well, no, it's not based on any other properties, because it's not like Ready Player One, where it's just a, hey, remember the '80s? Free Guy was sort of just a completely original, fresh take on things. Yeah, it's a little, Ryan Reynolds. It's a little Ryan Reynolds heavy, and it's his kind of humor, which I like. But if you don't like Ryan Reynolds' humor, which is kind of super with it, self-deprecating, kind of Paul Rudd-ish. I don't know how to describe that. Paul Rudd, self-referential, modern, kind of sort of Gen X, kind of, not so much Gen X, but sort of nonchalant kind of humor, then Free Guy works really well, I think. So, Train Spotting was tight. Choose life. I never saw Train Spotting. I need to go back and watch these damn things. I watched Sunshine from Danny Boyle and was surprisingly good. Do you have any thoughts on it? I've not seen Sunshine from Danny Boyle. I'm not a big fan of Danny Boyle. I mean, I think it comes from that. Oh, shoot, am I back? That was weird. That was really, really weird. That was bizarre. My signal just, like, my camera, which is hooked up to an SDI cable, which has gone to a Blackmagic deck link, just suddenly blacked out, and then, like, pulses of audio, and now we're back. That's weird. So I don't know if you guys seen this. There's a video by Veritasium out there talking about how, like, cosmic radiation causes certain, like, computer glitches. There's a vote in Germany, I believe, or one of the, either Germany or like Finland or one of those countries up there, and the little cosmic ray hit the digit where it was the like a one of the bits, and it gave a candidate like 1,024 more votes than they got. Well, ever since that video, I swear I'm now paranoid whenever something weird like this happens. When like a signal goes out, it's like, oh shit, comic rays, dude. It's like protons from the sun. And it's hitting my stuff, and it's causing my stuff to go wonky. Anyhow, it's weird. I love this. Jesus Filmmaker, I think you are having some technical difficulties. Yes, I am Jesus Filmmaker. Thank you very much. All will be right. May you be blessed. May your signal be pure, and your audio be unclipped. My son, go forth. May your takes be true. May your focus be true. May your exposure be right and proper. Yeah, time to get lead shielding for. I think we need to just put lead shielding over the entire continent. Just a lead shield. Hey, that's how you get rid of climate change. Just surround the globe in lead shield. It's like a Dyson sphere, only around the Earth. Just shield everything. You guys ever heard of the book called The Spin? I think it was called The Spin. Spin is it's a really cool book. I wonder if they'll ever make a movie out of it. But I listened to the audio book, and there's a narrator that narrates a lot of books, and he has this voice which is like creepy. He's got a very creepy like mysterious voice, and what happens in The Spin is basically one day we look up and all of a sudden the entire sky is gone and everything's just black, and they can't figure out what the hell just happened. So we lose all our communication with our satellites. it's just blackness up there. There's no sun, nothing, and people are freaking out. Like, what is going? So the rest of the book is trying to figure out what is going on with it. It's a really cool book, and I think they're going to make. They were talking to make a movie. It was written in the '90s, but they were talking about making a movie. You know how it is. It's development hell, basically. I think it's never going to be made because I don't know. It's such a clever, interesting book. In many ways, I mean, it's got some sort of you could probably tie it with COVID because the response to the spin is very interesting how they handle it. It's just I think it's just really really interesting. Anyhow, Sarah says no whatever you had just had it was not cosmic ray. There we go. Let's put that on the screen. Whatever it was not cosmic ray, you should know. 1 bit flapping in audio, you would never be able to hear. It's like 1/16th of a sample. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I think like cosmic rays can do all kinds of stuff. It can knock stuff over, like so. I don't know. It could have been a cosmic ray, or I mean, I'm back and I didn't touch anything. So who knows? That's life. I watched No Way. Oh, my mouse is also creepy. Well, I know my mouse is not cosmic ray issue. That's more of like a transmission issue. I watched No Way Here and Licorice Pizza after almost 2-year break from going to the cinema. Wonderful double feature. Oh, that's cool. No Way Home. I don't know that one. No Way Home. What is that movie? Can you remind me what that movie is? I know what Licorice Pizza was, and I haven't been able to get to see that one yet. I kind of want to see it. I just don't. The only thing is I don't like watching nostalgia movies or movies that are like hardcore about nostalgia. Or, I even stay away from movies like Superbad because I have some, I guess, maybe I feel like I'm afraid of some of those feelings if I go back into that time period in my brain. I don't know. I feel like my life is I'm much more happy with my life today than I was when I was younger. So I don't want to think about younger days necessarily. It's not super traumatic. It's just I don't like Licorice Pizza looked a little too much like Paul Thomas Anderson. Like, oh, I remember the '70s. That's probably a very superficial take, I'm sure, but it just felt that way. Matrix 4 is an allegory from start to finish. Let's put it up there. Come on, get up there. There we go. Neo is Lana, Trinity is her love of films, originality, and the Matricians are movie studios, Morpheus is her creativity, Niobe is the cinephile in the future. I think you're probably right, because I did get I mean, there's so much meta. That's what I meant. Like when I'm watching it, I'm kind of enjoying the humor of the meta, like how meta the movie is. Also, what's funny? I can't take Jonathan Groff seriously as a bad villain, although he does play very insidious. But he's King George from Hamilton. He's also been in a lot of theater stuff. He's Mindhunter is one of the things he also does. That's when I first discovered it was a Mindhunter. Actually, that's a great show. I wonder if they'll ever make some more of that show. But Jonathan Groff, he's not menacing to me. He looks like he's about to break into Broadway song. Nothing against him because he's a fine actor. Mindhunter, he's very good at it. But it's like ever since I've seen him and doing all this Broadway stuff, it's like I can't unsee that. I mean, I like him. He's not as menacing. So, let's see. There we go. All right, let's take that off. I do have sound, but it's probably coming out of one ear. Sorry, guys. No, it's dual. All right. Well, I can't believe some of you bothered staying around. I have no idea why you guys would do that. But, so what I ended up having to do was reroute this camera. I'm running I was reading all your guys' theories on what was happening. None of it was correct at all. But that's the way it is. It really is. Let's see. Dang it, where the hell is my mouse? Can't believe what's going on here. Come on. Where are you, mouse? There you are. Don't you hate it when you can't see your mouse? There it is. My computer is just taking a total massive dump right now. Let's see here. Let's type it in. Social. I can't even see your guys' comments. This is all screwed up. So if you guys are, we have a bunch of people that are interested in live streaming. Yeah, this is what happens. This is the fun part of live streaming. You can't see crap. And the cosmic rays will always get you. Let's see, there it is. On. Man, my mouse is all screwy today. Dang, camera with the surrealist filter. I have no idea what you're talking about. Let's see, there it is. On. Okay. Alright. There we go. Oh, come on. I'm about 5 seconds from chucking this whole thing off the off the roof of this. Get this thing off. Come on, mouse. Work with me. Holy moly. I'm telling you, dude. Not a cool day for technology. The cosmic rays blew me out of the water. So I obviously won't stream a whole lot longer because, you know, things got just weird. I run the camera through SDI cable to the computer, running a Blackmagic dual SDI inputs. And then for some reason, those inputs just fried out. Like literally just pop fizzle. So they're all, I don't know what's going on there. I was trying to install new drivers, and now it's like they won't even talk to the computer, so I don't know what's going on. I'll have to break it apart and look at it. So I just went and grabbed my A10 Mini Pro that I have lying around, and because I got the ISO version, I got the Pro lying around, so I just threw that on there real quick. So running it through the A10 Blackmagic Mini Pro into vMix. So I'm not using OBS, I'm using vMix. New COVID mask? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you guys talking about? I don't get it. I would put your stuff on screen. There we go. Have you come to the conclusion that 5087-bit float will help you reach enlightenment? Yes. Oh, gosh. So I can't, so hopefully, I don't know what, yeah, it's bizarre. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll have to just go through there and like, I wonder if it's a power issue too. I wonder if I have a 1080 in there. Maybe I'm not giving enough power or something like that. Let's see. Here's a good question. Hey, John, what do you think would happen if you put an anamorphic lens on a camera with a VistaVision sensor? Well, I mean, not a whole lot. The VistaVision is, VistaVision is pretty close to a 4x3 film camera. So like a Canon 5D is close to VistaVision. So you put an anamorphic lens, you just get anamorphic on that. I'm not going to admit the audio was muted. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. You can see my levels. I'm good. I better be good, or else we're in a crazy world. What if the entire thing is low-key his take on the Matrix? Maybe. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Let's see here. Next stream will be replaced by an actual 480i broadcast with a van and an antenna. That's what we're doing. Pirate radio. That's next. That's what we're going. The Animal Farm sec. What are you talking about, dude? I don't know what's Animal. Does anyone I don't understand these reference. People are talking about Animal Farm. Like, whatever. I don't know. Weird people on stream. That's what it is. Let's see. Any other good comments? Well, mask. Like, seriously, what are you guys talking about? The mask is to hide? I don't, like, I'm not wearing a mask, dude. We were all offline for a while. I don't think I stopped streaming. I just, like, went straight through. It was like, I was gone for, like, maybe a half a second. Anyhow. Have the horses and... What horse? What is I should become a VTuber? You guys, I don't get what's going on. First, like, my internet goes crazy, and then all of a sudden I get these weird comments. Break into Broadway song. It's like, I think that the cosmic rays just invited all the crazy people here. That's weird. I don't get what's going on. Mark says, even the spinning circle was better than having to watch Hallmark Channel with the wife. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks for sticking around. I did enjoy you guys' analysis on my technical problems. But, weird. Anyhow. Alright, well, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know what's going on with my technology tonight, so we'll try to figure this out, and hopefully maybe we'll do a live stream next week. I'm going to Vegas for a couple days. The internet has you. Don't go into the light. Yeah, maybe. Do you think you can provoke things and act like it does not happen? Well, who do you think you are? The government? I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's some weird cosmic rays, dude. Just like freaking bizarre shit. Whatever. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to try to troubleshoot this dang thing, and hopefully, we'll see you back. Like, hey, why the long face, guys? Come on. All right. Yeah, there you go. Why the long face? Yeah, you got me. Are you talking about cosmic rays wearing a horse? What are you talking about? Wearing a horse head, but we are crazy. Good one. I have no idea what you're referencing. Like, seriously, this is just like bizarre shit. You guys are totally just, all right. I think it's enough internet for today. I'm going to go back. I'll probably end up watching the rest of the Matrix tonight. So I'll get a sense of how the dang thing ends. I'll report back next week. I said I'm going to Vegas for a couple days next week, just to get out of town, take it easy a little bit before the year starts officially. But I'll be back on Wednesday, so maybe we'll do a stream on Wednesday, and hopefully things will be actually working on Wednesday. All right, guys, I'm sorry. This has been a crazy day, so we'll have to leave it there. The cosmic rays strike again. If I can find my stinking mouse. There's that mouse. Jeez. This internet connect. This computer, man. There we are. You know who's looking really hot these days? Sarah Jessica Parker. I mean, she's just... I don't know. I've gotten a newfound, like, admiration for her right now. Totally. Alright, guys. I'm going to try to figure this thing out. And we will see you guys next time. Filmmaker IQ. Got some videos coming out, so we'll talk about some 32-bit float and some other things. Alright, guys. I'm taking off. Let's see you guys later. Take care. Adios, muchachos. Y gentlemen y caballeros. Where the hell's the damn mouse go? Come on. Where's the mouse? Where's the mouse? I can't even get off the stream because I can't find the stinking mouse. What have I done with my life? Oh my God. Jeez. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, no, I just lost it again. Oh my God. This is like the best. I think we can all agree this is the best live stream I've ever done. Probably by far. If I could find the mouse to end it. There it is. Yep, it just disappeared on me. This has been the best live stream ever. By a quarter mile. Oh gosh, where did that mouse go? You guys are all like, okay, boomer. This is so sad. Oh God. This is terrible. Are you not entertained? I'm trying to say goodbye. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained by this? This is absolutely dreadful. I mean, me, filmmaker IQ. This is serious, and I can't even find the mouse on my keyboard, on my cursor. You, in your universe, you might have object permanence, but not me. Not me, sir. I do not have object permanence. There it is. Oh my God, it just keeps disappearing on me. I see it for a second, and it's gone. Oh, Lord. You're all just sitting there waiting for me. I can't even see your chats. I'm sure you're just laughing your butts off at me. There it is. Oh my God. I see it for a second, and then it just disappears. Fade out.